I worked as an actuary for 16 years of my professional life. I realized the older I got, I've gotten very good at dismissing ideas that excite me. Well, I guess I'm grateful that I still have ideas that excite me. But when they come up, I don't usually follow them. Many reasons. I don't know how. I don't have the time, the energy, the bandwidth. I'm already up to my eyeballs with obligation. You name it. But I realized it all boils down to is that I was scared. I don't want to try something and fail. So I stay behind the avalanche of excuses and just don't try. Because hey, you can't fail what you don't do. So smart. No, I can trace back to wanting to produce my own podcast in 2018. This is 6 years ago, right? I didn't follow it. It was just one of the things that I think to myself, it would be nice to do one day. But when one day is, that was not clearly defined. So this time, when I had the idea to start a podcast, I still didn't know how. I knew very little about podcast distribution. My interaction with YouTube, Spotify, and Apple were just strictly a consumer, a user. Forget distributing the podcast. I didn't even know how to produce the podcast. Like, do I do that in studio? Do I do that online? What platform do I use? I have way more questions than I did answers. But what made the difference this time is I decided to listen to my small, still voice and acted on the idea. And maybe I didn't know how to produce a podcast yet, but I was sure I could figure it out.